Yep. Let's talk about these OTAs. Let's talk about these OTAs, man. From the little bit that I've been seeing day two, and also what I've been hearing and reading, man, it looks like these young guys came to play. It looked like these young guys came to play, man. And I love it. I love what Jalen Carter said. I love the fact that it seemed like Jordan Davis is getting in shape, and Vic Fangio he ain't here for that. If you ain't in shape, you ain't gonna play. That's what it seemed like. So let's talk about it, y'all. Yo, that. Yo, that, man. You know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General Report for Duty. Listen, if you ain't do it, please hit that sub button that's right now. There it go. Yes, and also it is a bell next to the listener on for the Border Flavor notification gang. Yo, that gang. Yo, that, what's going on? Please hit the like button for your boy. However the algorithm works, more people get to see me, more people get to see the merch. And yes, the merch is on fire. Shout out to all of y'all for copping it. Shout out to Print Champs, man, for being a sponsor of this video. And also this video is sponsored by no other than Shafirs Journey. If you don't know, if you haven't been watching the channel, my son was in a situation to where he's playing basketball, kids doing dumb stuff, and my son winds up in a crossfire and getting shot in his back, and now he is paralyzed. So this is a non-profit to just bring light on the situations of kids that are in the same situation, you know, trying to get them supplies, trying to get them things on time that they need. And make sure you hit the link, man, even if it's just to have just a comment on it. You know what I mean? Like, it, it means a lot. If you know somebody, or if you are in that situation, it means a lot just to comment. All right. Fresh fact today is, man, fresh fact today is, you can put yourself in a position to win, but you might not win right then and there when you put yourself in that position. But if you keep grinding and keep doing what you got to do, it's inevitable. It's inevitable for you to win, because can't nobody deny you if you don't deny yourself. You keep grinding, you get up in the morning, you do what you got to do, and you work harder than everybody else. Hard work does beat talent. It do. Now, sometimes talented people, it comes easier than them. But you definitely got to work harder. That's why it's called hard work. But hard work definitely beats talent if talent doesn't work hard. All right. OTAs, what I've been saying and what I've been hearing, I love it. I love the fact that Jalen Carter came out and he was speaking, and he was just talking about how he loves Vic Fangio. And it's crazy that, you know, he was reaching out to some of the Miami Dolphins linemen and all that, and they were saying the same thing. It really was, if you really want to break it down, and I said this before in a video, it really was like the secondary and all that, because we kind of know that we know that they bougie. We know that. We know that. Even our guy Darius Slay, I love Darius Slay, but you know, he got his channel, and he's on record saying, I don't get paid to tackle. Now, you get paid to be a football player. It is what it is. I still love Darius Slay, and I think with him being in a locker room and mentoring these guys, and he's going to be on the field. Darius Slay is starting. But to be able to, you know, mentor Sidney Brown and Mitchell and Cooper DeJean and all them people, man, like, you definitely need that veteran presence. But speaking of Cooper DeJean, I love the fact that what I'm hearing is, you got him playing on the outside. You got him playing on the inside. You got him returning punts. I don't know what that's going to do for Britton Covey. But you got him doing all these things. And this is what we would like to imagine that would be happening during the season. You have a rover in your defense. You have a guy that could play all over the field. He could play the slot. He could play safety. He could play outside. He's just that athletic guy. And then when you talk about the rest of the secondary and the rest of the young guys, Kelly Ringo, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Sidney Brown. I mean, it's some players like Vic Fangio. He really is probably sleeping good at night. All the schemes he got, I think he got all the players that he wants, and at the linebacker position, we're gonna talk about that too. He got all the players that he really needs and wants for his system to work. Guys that can cover but can also get after the quarterback. When you talk about a Bryce Hupp, when you talk about Zach Bond, and that's one of the reasons why Hassan Reddick is not here. That's really my opinion. That's really my opinion. I think Vic Fangio said he's a nice player. He gets after the quarterback, but I need a guy that can do a lot more. Not saying that he's not a Pro Bowler. We all know he is. We all know what he does, but probably not in this system. I mean, we was grinding Brian Johnson up for putting him in coverage, but also Brian Johnson goes with a Vic Fangio scheme. This is what he was trying to do, and maybe he just didn't fit it. And that tape probably was showing that, nah, that's not the guy for us. So you get Bryce Huff, you get a Zach Bond, you get a Devin White. Listen, let me tell you something about Devin White. It's just so crazy, and I get it now. He's a Philadelphia Eagle, so people just acting like he's gonna fall off the face of the earth. But you get a guy that had a bad year, and I just thought that he didn't get the reps that he should. But still, the year before, we know what he did. He's a Super Bowl champion. 2 years ago, they was talking about this man, the best linebacker in football. You don't fall off like that. Now, I understand we had Shaq Leonard last year. People was talking about that, but that was like 5 years ago that Shaq Leonard was the best linebacker in football. Devin White, they was just talking about that just 2 years ago. So you got 1 year removed, and he has a bad year. But now, in this scheme, Devin White gonna be something to watch. Devin White, who knows where Nakobe Dean is? We all know that he's still hurt. So that might actually be a bad thing for him, because now you're going to get to see what Zach Bond can bring to the table. You know what I mean? The other linebackers. So Nakobe Dean might be in trouble, just like Bradbury. Talked about Bradbury in the last video. I think Bradbury is in trouble when you talk about these cornerbacks and these safeties. Where do you fit in? Are they going to just be able to just cut bait with you or keep you on the team so they don't got to eat the salary? But you need to be at OTAs. And it's hurting Nakobe Dean that he can't play. And I understand his injuries is not his fault. But you talk about this linebacker group, it's deeper than we think. It's deeper than we think, and it's better than we think. That's all I got for today, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.